Welcome to another moment with Mrs. Michael. Today we'll be looking into paper 3 of section 4. Section 4, 2024 WAEC question. Looking through that section, you'd discover that it's stress. When we talk about stress, students don't want to give audience to stress as a topic at all. They do not have interest in the topic. Stress is a very simple topic in English. When we talk about stress, we're talking about degree of pressure exerted on a syllable or a word. The amount of pressure you put while pronouncing a word. That is what stress is. Section 4 of paper 3. The instruction says, in each of the following questions, the main stress is indicated by writing the syllable in capital letter. From the words letter A to D, choose the one that has the correct stress. We have 4 options given here. We have given words and how they are correctly stressed. To be able to do this, the first part of this topic you need to know is how to divide your word into syllables. We have questions 36 to 40. We have 5 questions in this aspect. The first word here, which we need to pick the correct stressed syllable, is leguminous. Leguminous is an adjective. Before I go too deep into this, I need to quickly call your attention. 2 syllabic nouns and adjectives have their stress on the first syllable. 2 syllabic verbs have their stress on the second syllable. Nouns and adjectives, first syllable, on the first syllable when there are 2 syllabic. Verbs, the 2 syllabic verbs, what I mean by that is, when you have a noun, example, you have abject, you have an abject, okay? When you have an abject is a 2 syllabic word, okay? Now, if I say stress this word, put the stress on the correct syllable, it means that the stress on abject, because it is a noun and also it has 2 syllables, the stress must fall on the first syllable, which is ab. But when you want to use this same word as a verb, abject, it is now a verb. Okay, when you object something, it means that you refuse or you do not have agreement to do something. Now, object, the stress must fall on the second syllable because it is a verb. Hello, are we together? 2 syllabic nouns must have their stress on the first syllable. 2 syllabic adjectives must have their stress on the first syllable. 2 syllabic verbs must have their stress on the second syllable. Okay, now I have some words here from WAEC questions number 36 to 40. They are not 2 syllables. I have some 4. I have some, I think almost everything. 1, 2, 3, 4 syllables. Now the first word we have here is leguminous. Leguminous is an adjective. Okay, it is an adjective, and the stress must be on the first syllable. Leguminous is what is like a family word. Legume, legume. But when we say legume, legume is a noun, but leguminous is an adjective. There is no shortcut to success. You need to know every part of English as they work together. You should be able to differentiate your parts of speech. You have some words that are nouns and also act as verb. It depends on the context and the position they are placed in a sentence. This is not a stress class, but I need to put you through later in future. You need to be able to understand this topic very well. Now, leguminous is what we have at number 36. We have our first syllable stressed here, LE. Then others. Words that are not stressed are written in lowercase. Words that are not stressed are written, the unstressed syllables are written in small letters. So leguminous, we have LE stressed in option A. Option B, we have GUM stressed. Option C, you have IN stressed. And option D, you have OUS. Stress is so interesting only when you make your dictionary a friend. Your dictionary needs to be your friend. How can you identify stress using dictionary? There is this symbol. Symbol comes before the stressed syllable. You always see the symbol before the stressed syllable. Okay? Option A is the correct way of stressing leguminous. Your stress should be on the first syllable. Question 37, we have manifesto. If you read the word wrongly, your stress will fall on the wrong syllable. Manifesto. Some people will say manifesto. If you say manifesto, your syllable with the way you pronounced it, because the syllabic word would always have a higher tone. You always add pressure to the syllable you're stressing. Now, if you say manifesto, manifest, that means first is going higher, and you will pick the wrong option. So learn to use your dictionary. Manifesto. manifesto. Manifesto has 4 options, and the correct syllable stressed is ma. The correct syllable stressed is ma. Pressure is on ma. Learn to pronounce correctly. Learn to pronounce correctly. Only then you can be able to do stress. Answer questions on stress. The question I have on number 37 is manifesto. It is not manifesto. It is manifesto. Manifesto. So ma, your stress is on ma. And manifesto is a noun. I'm sure you know what manifesto is. Next, I have collocation. That is number 38. Number 38, collocation. Say collocation. Collocation is stressed on the first syllable. And out of the 4 options here, option A, col, is stressed. Option B, O, is stressed. Option C, K, is stressed. And lastly, option D is shen. That is stressed there. So the correct option that has the correct stress is option A. Question 39. Dependable. 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 He's being dependable. Dependable is an adjective. Dependable is an adjective. But when we say depend, is that an adjective too? No. Depend is a verb. Okay? Depend is a verb. But dependable is an adjective. The correct pronunciation is dependable. 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 So your stress should be on the second syllable, pen. Where we have option A, D, option B, pen, option C, A, and option D, bill, is stress. So the correct answer here is option B, dependable. Okay? Stress is coming as a topic very soon. And number 40, lastly here I have embodiment. 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 M. Bod. E. Ment. Embodiment. Okay? The pronunciation would tell you where the sounds from each syllable, the power of pressure added to each syllable would tell you where the stress falls. Okay? Embod, embod, embod. You can see that the tone went higher on bod, embodiment. So your stress is on bod. Do you understand me? These are the 5 questions on section 4, paper 3 of 2024 WAEC question. Tomorrow we'll be looking into another section of this past question. Have a good afternoon. I look forward to your growth. I want your success. I want you to be able to confidently answer, pick up any question in English, attempt, answer, represent yourself, speak well, communicate freely and fluently without struggle. Like, share, invite. Visit Felicia M. Michael on my YouTube channel for full classes. Thank you.